the most requested, highly requested videos on my channel right now is probably when am I putting an exhaust on this WRX, and today is finally the day. We're finally gonna say bye to the stock massive exhaust that comes with these WRXs. We got like 2 huge mufflers. I literally read all the comments and I see it almost in every single video of you guys asking when am I gonna put an exhaust on this car, because it's so quiet. If you guys are new to the channel, this is my 2020 Subaru WRX. We've done quite a bit to it, honestly. As you can tell, we did some taillights, full window tint. We got like 5% window tint all around, as well as the windshield. This is 40%. That was like one of the first things that I did to this car. And also, you guys can't see it right now because it is jacked up, but we do have some airlift 3P bags on the car. And then also, we blacked out the stock housings. So these used to look like this ugly chrome. I'll go ahead and put a picture right here of the before and after, but we completely blacked them out. And we also installed some sea lights under. It's also like color changing RGB. Super cool. So we're getting there, guys. We got some little mods here and there, but I'm super excited to throw this new exhaust on. Before that, we'll go ahead and get some before and after clips of what the car sounds like. You got your earplugs?
Let's hear it.
You got your earplugs?
I got my AirPods. I got my noise cancellation.
It's honestly not that quiet. Like, it has a little tone to it. Could be louder though. But it does have this tone to it. It actually sounds pretty cool. And then it just dies off. That's gotta change ASAP. Oh my gosh. Alright, so you guys heard it. The stock exhaust for the WRX. Super excited to get rid of this thing. So for the replacement of the stock exhaust, we have a Faction Fab axle back. If you guys are interested in this axle back, I'll go ahead and have a link in the description below, as well as a discount code to save some money on these parts. Now, I know a lot of you guys had some recommendations for exhaust setups on this car. I'm actually waiting for a different catback system to come for the WRX, which is on back order, so it's been taking a while. So this is actually like a temporary exhaust setup for the meantime until we get that new exhaust setup. I'm pretty sure you guys can guess what catback I'm getting for the WRX. It's pretty popular, it's pretty well known. If you guys know what I'm talking about, leave it down in the comment section below. But for the meantime, this will do. Give the WRX some sound finally, because I can't stand driving this thing completely quiet. It's just so boring. So I'm super excited to throw these Faction Fab muffler deletes onto the car. Technically it's just a muffler delete since it's an axle back, and it's just a straight pipe, as you can see. But this thing's pretty nice. It feels solid, has some super clean welds, has a nice little plate right here. Faction Fab. Cool thing is, Subi Speed actually supplied some hardware and some Grim Speed gaskets as well. As far as the tips, this is what it looks like. So we have a quad tip. It's pretty much a quad tip muffler delete for the car. Looks really, really nice. We got the polished tip, as you can see. So it's a super small system since it's just the axle back. So this should be quite an easy install. As you can see, it literally just attaches from the back end right here. This system right here is more of like a budget-friendly type of exhaust for your car. I think this only runs for like around 300 bucks. So it's pretty cheap, honestly, for an exhaust system, given it's just an axle back. We can kind of compare a budget type exhaust system to like a more expensive exhaust setup, which is the one that we are waiting for. That's on back order. So it'll be pretty cool, in my opinion, to kind of compare, you know, the price range and also the sound that they both give off. I think I pretty much covered everything with this exhaust setup. So without further ado, let's go and throw this on the car. Dude, it's so easy to take off.
Really?
Everything's brand new. Oh man, just slipped right off. Alright, first one off. So here's a little side-by-side comparison of the two. Obviously we got the stock huge muffler. This thing weighs like a ton compared to the Faction Fab muffler deletes. Huge difference, obviously, in size and in weight. And I think this one sticks out a little bit farther. I'm not too sure, but it's definitely much cleaner than this big old ugly thing. Heck yeah, I'm so excited to hear what it sounds like. Alright guys, not too long later, we finally got the exhaust on the car. Yeah, I saw by the cinematics, it looks so sick. I just love the little details, you know, the little welded plate on there. And the tips look super cool as well. They actually stick out much farther than the stock ones. As you can see, made sure they're kind of level with the diffuser. Make sure it's not rubbing on the plastic. It's pretty much even on both sides. It looks super cool. Nothing too aggressive and crazy. It's like a little OEM Plus upgrade. It looks just like the OEM exhaust. It's just, it sticks out much farther, and of course they're polished. All that's left is literally to start this thing up and hear what it sounds like. I'm so excited. All right, Jason's gonna start it for us. I'm nervous. Ooh. It's a little deeper. That sounds actually nice. A little bit, yeah, it does. It's like way deeper. Has a little rasp to it as well. Give her some revs. I feel like it's gonna pop.
I think so. I feel like it is. That was a nice little pop right there.
Not bad. So this is pretty much a cold start for, or I guess you could say a first cold start. Yesterday wasn't really a cold start since I kind of drove the car earlier on in the day, but I guess this officially would be the first overnight cold start with the new exhaust. Ooh, and you can hear the turbo whistle. I heard it just a little bit. I don't know if you guys could catch it on camera though. That sounded so sick though. It's honestly not like the loudest exhaust ever, but it does have a good tone to it. Like, we can have a conversation right now and you can like understand me versus the FRS. I feel like I'm just too used to the FRS being completely catless and just obnoxious. Like, that car is just insane. But coming like to this though, it's nice. Like, it's not loud, but it has like a good tone to it. Makes little pops too. That's so sick. I feel like this is perfect though. Like, if you guys are looking for an exhaust that's not too loud and that doesn't break the bank, like for $300 or so around there, this is pretty good. And the ease of install is like everything. Like, it was super easy to install. It's cheap on price. I don't know, I just feel like this is like the perfect exhaust if you're like barely getting into cars or like barely getting into modifying your WRX. Oh shoot, it like pops in between shifts. If you do like a little aggressive pull and you shift, it just backfires. It's so sick. That's kind of cool, just from a muffler delete, that it does that. That's actually really cool. Let's see if I can do it again. That's sick. I don't know why I'm so like happy over those little pops. Like, the FRS pops like crazy, but like from this car, that's just, I don't know, it's just cool. I'm so used to this car being stock and quiet. Oh, that was loud. That's so fun. It's like addicting. Oh, I didn't do it. It's mainly from like second to third gear it does that. Like, casual driving is like perfect. Like, there's no drone whatsoever. You can definitely road trip. It's easy road trip in this. Like, it's not loud whatsoever. All right, so finally found a spot where there's like not really any people. Now we can finally see what it sounds like from the outside. Give it some revs, some different RPM ranges, and yeah, let's see how it sounds. The more and more I'm hearing this exhaust, I'm starting to fall in love with it, honestly. Like those clips right here, it makes like such cool noises whenever you shift. And like, I don't know, I just feel like that's like tops it off, you know? Like it could be a nice sounding exhaust, but once it makes those little pops and bangs, I feel like that's so cool. Not even tuned as well, you know, just like stock muffler delete, and it pops like that. Pretty cool in my opinion, honestly. So guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below of the new exhaust for the WRX. Faction Fab axle back, aka a muffler delete for the WRX. Like I told you guys in the beginning of the video, this is a temporary exhaust setup, so stay tuned guys for what's coming. Exhaust that I have on order is on back order, so we just went ahead and got this one just as a temporary until we get the new exhaust. And know for sure you guys are gonna be super excited for that new exhaust, so stay tuned for that video. Would you guys run this exhaust setup on your WRX? Comment down below. I want to see what you guys think of the new exhaust. Like I said, it's not that loud, but it does have a good tone to it. Once we get that new exhaust, we're definitely gonna make another video on it. We're gonna do a little comparison of like this cheap exhaust setup versus the more expensive one. So I'm excited to do that as well. A lot of cool things coming for this car. I'm excited to experience it and also document it and show you guys everything. So if you guys are enjoying the WRX content just as much as I am, drop a like on this video and leave a comment down below. If you guys want to see more WRX content on this channel. I think my tires come in tomorrow. It's Tuesday when I'm filming this, so tomorrow, Wednesday, I think my tires, it says they should be coming in, so we're finally gonna be able to throw the new wheels on the WRX, and I think that's what I'm most excited for. Huge changes coming, but I don't want to keep rambling. Super thankful for you guys that have stuck around to the end of the video and that still watch the channel. You guys mean so much to me. I honestly appreciate you guys so much. I don't think I tell you guys enough. We also got a new merch job coming soon. We got some new shirts and hoodies coming super soon. They're getting made right now and printed, but I think they're gonna be done either tomorrow or the day after, so a lot of things coming guys. I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys want to see more, be sure to follow my Instagram as well as Borges Supply. But yeah, I'm burning up right now. I'm super hungry. That's gonna conclude today's video. I hope you guys all have a good one today. Make it a good one, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.